Welcome back. Supporting excellence in the food, beverage, and hospitality profession, Les Dame Nashville is an organization of women who are educating others and giving back.
And today we are joined by the founder of Wise Butter, Wendy French Barrett. Tell us more about the group and your upcoming picnic. It sounds like so much fun.
Yeah, so we will be at Bloomsberry Farms, which is about 20 minutes outside of Nashville. It's a lovely drive out there. Les Dames, one of the newest members of Les Dames is Lauren, who is a woman-owned organic farm, and they grow the butternut squash that we'll be using today. It's just a short little drive, but it's so beautiful out there. It's going to be a wonderful fall day. We're going to have fried chicken from Prince's Chicken, which is just the original hot chicken, so how can you get better than that? We'll have biscuits from Biscuit Love. Several other notable chefs. Deb from Etch will have cookies. Everyone else is doing sides. We'll have dessert and live music. And so part of the basket will be my flavored butter, which I just emailed Lauren and said, what's popping in the garden right now? And she said butternut squash.
Yum.
And so she sent me the most delectable small little butternut squashes to work with that are so naturally sweet. Yeah. So I chopped those and roasted them and made a puree out of those.
We're going to get to that in a second. We need to talk about Wise Butter because the world needs to know.
Yes, as they should.
Okay, so tell everyone about Wise Butter and how you got started.
Okay, so Wise Butter started in 2016, and I was actually looking for a teaching position and kind of something to do while I was during the summer. My neighborhood got a farmer's market, and I started making flavored butters with the local cream that they sold there.
Okay.
Yeah, and so it's just, for me, I find that like when I was learning how to cook, the last thing you learn is how to season your food.
So true.
And so this was like a really good way to just show people like you're picking up your green beans, you're picking up all of your vegetables and your meats. This is just like a really simple way to season them. And so I could not stop myself and made a million flavors. But yeah, I try to highlight like, regional specialties. Yes. And local ingredients.
Chipotle, French herb, Merlot, pumpkin spice. It looks amazing.
It's a lot.
So then talk to us, if people at home want to experiment, any tips on how they can make their own flavored butter?
Yeah, so when you're doing flavored butter, so you're just making like a concentrated seasoning, right? But you do want to start with what I find that people do a lot of times is add a lot of dried seasoning. So, that's going to show up. You're going to taste that. So you want to use like fresh ingredients.
Okay, gotcha.
And so here we have fresh ginger, which just has a really big pop. Mm-hmm. And then some tamarind, which has like some natural sweetness. It's actually dates. So it's a natural sweetness, and then the butternut squash.
Okay.
And so yeah, just use fresh ingredients, local ingredients. Think about the flavors. Like when I was doing it, I was thinking of like general flavors that you want to impart on your food, because I would pick up like a CSA basket full of vegetables and not know what some of them were.
Right.
But everything's better with butter. So.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so we are making a butternut squash. So again, you had all of this, you put it together. What are your tips on making it? So you mixed it on up?
So yeah, so just prepare your ingredients. So I roasted my squash, and you want to get it to like where you can puree it, where it's really soft like this. Okay. And then this is about a cup, and this recipe will be online, I'm told.
That's right,
localone2.com.
Thank you for sharing.
Yeah, so this is just some puree, or butternut squash that I like got out of there with a spoon, and some fresh ginger I chopped up with kosher salt. Goes in there, and then some tamarind.
And what would you put this on? What recommendations?
So I want everyone to, because you're going to get it in your basket just like this right here. I want you to put it on your biscuit that you're going to get from Biscuit Love with some of your, put it on your biscuit.
Put it on the biscuit.
With some fried chicken. But normally I tell people, I'm like, I don't need to tell you how to use butter. You know how to put butter on things. Put it on you're like this, I would put it on some really delicious like tortellini or sweet potato gnocchi. Because if you're going to be in the kitchen making like homemade pasta and whatnot, like these little butters are just to like add, to like gild the lily, to just add that extra something really good.
So I'm guessing you're going to smash it up, but I want to show off that final product while we talk about how important this group is, which is really cool. I've noticed that in Nashville, restaurants, the hospitality business is so supportive.
Yes. I think we've been through a lot as a city. We know we had the flood. We've had like a great tornado. We've had a a bombing. So we all know how hard it is. Like for small businesses, it's all about pivoting and figuring out. And I've never really seen anything like that. But I think it's just because we're all so ambitious here. It's like a city of dreamers, and so everyone knows what it's like to have that thing they really care about, and so they want to like help out if someone else needs it. So that's been a really wonderful part of this group.
Love it. So incredible. And the picnic sounds incredible. Thank you so much for joining us, Wendy. Visit lesdamenashville.org for all the details. And a reminder, you can see the full recipe for butternut squash ginger butter online. Just visit localon2.com.